He's had a lot of fun with the home fans here in Los Angeles who have endured a difficult season, and he made that extra effort to play tonight, and that certainly makes the game quite a bit different from the Lakers' perspective.
Who is 22 years of age, went to Memphis for a year. Barnes going to work. And LeBron was right there to get the offensive board after Russ didn't draw iron. He had to put it up very quickly, did LeBron. Barnes again, and he's got yet another one. Going to be taken again by that man. He's everywhere. He's omnipresent. Quick and out of Gary Trent Jr. Van Vliet! Van Vliet, one of the great three-point shooters in the league. LeBron taking it on himself on the way to the basket. As Siakam and Achua were on a 2-on-1, but the Lakers throw it away again. And it's a 5-on-2 underneath to Achua. Lakers are going to call a timeout right here.
The Lakers just can't make the open shots. They've had like 3 of them coming up dry.
Yeah, they're 1 for 8 with Siakam's basket. They are now 8 for 11. Little flyby, and Malik can't knock it down. So they're 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. Long lead. That's a good tap by Siakam. And Barnes is underneath, just eating them up. But Portland lost again. Portland hasn't won in like forever. Oh, they did actually hit the other night, didn't they? Josh Hart had a big game, but they are 3 games back of the Lakers. Here's a shot by Bradley. Lakers trailed by 30-plus last night. Trent Jr. with control of it, guarded by LeBron. Step back for a moment. Van Vliet into the corner. Siakam's got it. Trent Jr. is going to be picked up on the perimeter by Avery Bradley. Coming up on the 5-minute mark to go in the first quarter. We'll get a couple of substitutes for the Raptors. When it's dead, Scotty Barnes pulls up on LeBron, and it's nothing but net. On the year, the Lakers shoot 46.5% on average. Siakam. Kick it back out. Barnes going to try a 3. Spread it around as far as their leading scorers in individual games. Trent Jr. hits the heel, tapped. Going to be taken by Gabriel. He's ahead of the pack. Wing in, throw it down. Unfortunately, the Lakers can't control that one. Young gets it out, and a 3 is in. So the Lakers seemingly have the turnover. Carmelo, Horton Tucker, and Russell Westbrook. THT spins all the way and scores. Stolen. Good play by Wayne Ellington. Can't score as they came back to block Wayne as he tried to go to the other side. Barnes, couple of big steps, and 1 for Scotty Barnes. They are 0 for 14 from downtown. 0 for 14. Gary Trent Jr. tapped up, in fact slammed down by Boucher. Up ahead for Ellington. For LeBron with speed, count it, good pass by Wayne Ellington, nice vision, finding LeBron in stride. And he was hopping on 1 foot for a moment. Freddie Van Vliet, LeBron can't get it, down the middle goes Boucher, and he scores over Wenyen Gabriel. I did the right thing, didn't I, Danita? Yeah, thank you. Here's Malik Monk going one way, then the other, all the way to score. The 2 driving the bus. Production-wise tonight. Here's Siakam spinning and scoring. Getting right to the rim. LeBron back to the basket. High post. We'll see Gabriel in a moment for the Lakers with 2.5 to play in the quarter. Malik, good hook pass under the rush. With the left hand, counted and 1. Somehow skipped it to Siakam. He misses. Lakers are down by 16. They trail by as many as 24. Could be a big bucket here for Carmelo from 3. Knew that was a 3. Here's Siakam. Couple of big dribbles. Van Vliet in rhythm. Got it. 54 against the Magic a year ago. Highest point total ever. Throw it down, LeBron. Throw it down.
Nice backdoor again. They overplayed LeBron and good recognition.
Send it to the studio here in a matter of moments. LeBron fumbled the dribble off his own leg. Lob jam. Achua. The lob and the jam. LeBron James hooks it over now to Russ. Russ is going to attack the goal. Kick it right back out for Malik.
Look at the clock.
Yeah, it's down to 2. Monk now to beat the clock. Little tough shot. He's got it. At Phoenix and at Denver. Their other game on this trip was a win at San Antonio. Scored in the paint. All too easy. And Achua has been much more decisive since the All-Star break. And it's been noticeable. LeBron, yes, sir. made 16 and 10 post-All-Star game appearances. 4-point opportunity. Knock it down, LeBron. Guarded by LeBron, picks him up quickly. Van Vliet waltzes in. Gary Trent Jr. open, left side, right hand.
Deep into the paint.
Russ, drive kick. Siakam trying to get to 20 points, at least for the 7th straight game. Down the middle, Austin Reeves with 2 hands.
Off the ball. Look how deep he's getting.
He's getting it very deep. Same situation for LeBron. Knocks it away. LeBron all the way. Here he goes, lay it in. Of course, LeBron right at the top of the NBA when it comes to that. During the season, 14 fast break points tonight for the Lakers. Trent Jr. switches it through.
How often has Melo done that this season?
Yeah.
He really spots the ball and makes the swipe at it successfully.
But there's the spin, the foul, the score, the and one for Siakam. Stanley somehow got that. Boy, that was in traffic, wasn't it, Stu? Monk, baseline, back out. Melo, this is the look you want. Melo's got it.
Well, at least that time, everybody on the floor touched the ball for the Lakers.
Remember it, they're the 6th worst shooting in the league. Toronto tonight, 45.5%, which is acceptable. Trent Jr., mid-range. I think they're saying the same thing over there. Oh, man, the Lakers have 5-7. Here's Horton Tucker. You know, speaking of playing for his hometown team, is Ellington shoots and scores for 3. And they're 21st on the road, barring a miracle forward from the Lakers. Trent Jr., that's pretty good. Oh, no, count it. Gary Trent Jr. has 15 points here in the 3rd quarter. Russell rise from the free throw line, a little bit further out than that. You got 3 Toronto starters with at least 20. Russ was right there to take it away with 3, with 2. THT to beat the horn. Got it! Good way to end the quarter. Hung on the rim forever.
What kind of English did he put on that shot?
Forever hanging on the rim. And like a putt hanging right on the lip. Because, of course, it's LeBron James. In the corner, boy, they put Ellington in a tough spot. Russ gave it to him, but he was ready. When he plays, averages about 18.5 minutes a game. Horton Tucker put his shoulder into the defender and scored. The biggest deficit was 28, all underneath. And it goes off the leg of Russ. Eventually, 3-on-2. They'll score on the follow at the other end.
But he put that one back so quick.
Before anybody could see. THT bounces for LeBron. LeBron got it. Who will maybe lead them in scoring. Most of the time it's LeBron for the Lakers. He's going to lead them in scoring tonight for try to get a stop, and they get it right there. No, they don't. It did not hit the rim, so Van Vliet's got it. To start the night, they've kind of been treading water ever since. They got what they needed, that big lead, and they've been holding on to it. Underneath Trent Jr. and one. Poked away by THT on the floor. Ellington, 3-on-1. LeBron, 2 big steps. Thrown down with one hand and one. What a silly foul that time by Gary Trent Jr.
Various people have hurt the Lakers.
This free throw by LeBron. He's a rebound away. James with a double-double. Siakam and one.
Then the Raptors missed 2 more shots.
Carmelo got it. That was straight, Stu. Did you see that one?
Didn't it?
It was 20 coming into the quarter. Now the crowd, they recognize it. They're involved.
You have to see it open up the floor.
Lob. A 2 of the finish.
One bad pass usually leads to another.
Yeah, it did. But now, under control, LeBron got it! Single digits. 114 to 103 is the final. And the Lakers now 10 games under